How's everybody doing? How's everybody's weekend? We need to lock in. Let's lock in and one shot this, shall we? The egg will be peeled today. I have a good feeling. I also do have proof that I consumed the failures from the last attempt. I mean, I drank half of them on stream, and then the other ones, this egg, I'm not liking the shape of this one. The other ones we cooked and had over some instant ramen. We Are Am was here. Who do you think you are? I am. That's a start. And there's first crack. Fabs, how you doing, brother? I'm gonna see if I can get some micro cracks with this method. Oldak, of course. And I took videos of me identifying the eggs and throwing them in the pan. So I do have that upon request. I could drop that in the Discord. I may have over-tapped already. What smart ring did you have? I have an Oura ring. I had like really bad sleep issues, which is what made me get it in the first place. At this point, I feel like I'm pretty in tune with it though, and kind of don't need it anymore, if I'm being real. Egg number 1 of the day. Let's see what we could do. I'm feeling some good cracks. So you guys know. Played dodgeball with the homies and broke my body. Nice. Hopefully nothing's actually broken. We have a bunch of micro cracks up here, so you know. You mean egg number, only egg of the day. That's facts. Chat, what would you do if I one-shot this? Would you poop? Would you poop your pants at your desk right there? Because I wouldn't blame you. I might poop my pants right here. And I'm wearing white sweatpants. Beautiful, beautiful start. Yeah, I had mine in a carbonara bowl deck in one of the travel bowls. They also make mini ones, so Ayla had a mini one. I had 2 of the eggs. She had 1 of them. Unfortunately, the eggs from day 1 were actually wasted. I feel like ass today, so pants pooping is on the table. Pants pooping is always kind of on the table, I feel like. Dude, funny story. I was talking to Leth earlier. We were on a Discord call. And I was like screen sharing my Photoshop. And I haven't told him this, but I was like, yo, give me 2 minutes. And he was like, yeah, sure. And I left. I fucking sprinted to that bathroom, bro. TMI, but I was in there for like 10 minutes. Howdy, Mr. Streamer Eggman. Howdy, Trev. I shaved the beard to be more egg-like. So now we got the bald and like I'm egg cosplay right now. Big egg cosplay. And before last time you shit your pants. Nah, we've beat that dead horse to death a second time. No Christmas carolers came to your door? No Christmas carolers came to my door. It was just instantaneous. I hit Nan, Infant, Balatro, W. I haven't touched Balatro in a minute. I've been on a bit of a Slay the Spire kick. Poofer, what's up, dude? Cormies, how's it going? I was here. Darn right. Darn right. Trying to get a nice even situation going on here. Chat, moving very soon. Sen, what's good? Flying Dragon Cat, what is up? Jason, now over on the Twitch, what's up? Still at that egg? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I started the challenge. I have to commit. Who am I? Who am I if I don't commit to this? You know what I mean? What would I was gonna say what would you guys think, but more importantly, what would I think when I go to the bathroom and I'm brushing my teeth before I go to bed? Wife and kid are asleep. And I have to look myself in the mirror knowing I gave up. I don't think so. I don't think so. Hey, Dad, have you ever peeled a raw egg? Nah, son. I tried a couple times and then I bitched out. Can't be me. Can't be me. Look at these pro egg peeling skills. This is experience. This is experience at this point. Trev, what is the worst part about the Nan Infant run? I have potato soup, bigly, bigly. Poofer with the 3-stream streak. He's seen every egg stream. Hell yeah. Gonna lurk and eat. W. We will be here peeling this egg for you. I kind of like partial to the idea of like getting a little roll going. Just for some extra cracks. You see, you laugh, but like, you know, if I give up now, that's minus aura, minus self-respect. And I let Macho win. And I never beat Ludwig's time. There's a lot riding on this right now. What are you gonna do with the egg after? I don't know. I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. We'll probably drink it raw, because like every time I drink a raw egg, at least one person in chat is disgusted. Game crashed? Oh no. So not only did you break the game, you actually broke the game. You love torturing yourself, don't you? I mean, it's not exactly that. I just like talking to chat, and I think chat likes to see me fail at stuff. You know? Chat likes to watch me play rage games, and like this is basically an IRL rage game if you really like boil it down and think about it. Preserve it as a trophy. Yeah, we'll cast it in resin. Listen, I'm a man of the people. This is content. Honestly, if I could be real with you guys, I'm a Rocket League guy. You know, most people on the internet that have heard my name before, it's because of Rocket League. The egg streams have been outperforming the Rocket League streams. So, do I really like suffering, or do I like number go up? Think about that. I like to get invested in your failure. I mean your success. True. Yo, is that the egg streamer? Yo, Rocket League does have eggs. Yeah, I'm the egg guy now. I'm carving my own legacy. Anything is better than Rocket League. I still enjoy Rocket League in small doses. Like, I have a lot of hours in Rocket League. I grinded the shit out of that game it's been like 5 years since I properly grinded that game. But these days I like it in small doses. I'll stream it like once or twice a week, and that's fun, but that's like as much Rocket League as I really want. Couple hours a week. Bally, what's up? Cadence, what's up? Peeling is your legacy. He is the Eggman. Wait, this was foretold. In my Discord server with my friends, where we have like our D&D group, my Discord join sound is a soundbite of the Beatles song that's like, I am the Eggman. And it's been like that for months. This has been foretold. All right, let's not get greedy and fail off the rip. I know you because you turned the fake leaked SSL decal left posted years ago to actual decal. Yeah, that's just cool. I enjoy Rocket League in small doses. Yeah. Yeah, it's the days for me of playing a lot of Rocket League are over. Like, that game is only fun when I'm winning, and I feel like that sounds more addiction than like video game. I guess that's kind of the point because it's like a competitive game, but like, I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Babe, get in here. He's doing the egg thing. 10 years from now, we'll run the egg 10-year anniversary. I sent the egg emoji and my whole town's internet went down. I'm stealing all of your internet for egg peeling. Maybe we do all need a good peel in our life, dude. You're kind of spitting with that. Yo, as always with the egg stream, I might miss chats. If I do, just send it again. I don't mind. Within reason, obviously. Need to host an egg peeling tournament with a bunch of streamers. That would be sick. I don't know people's best time as egg peelers, but like I'm still trying to beat Ludwig's time. And I'm going to, if I can, I am going to wear that. And I think our technique can, as long as I get a good run. If I can achieve that, I'm never letting that go. Like that's gonna be my whole. It's gonna be half of my brand. Is the guy that Jason, thank you for the 2 months at the tier 1, dude. That's gonna be half my brand. Is gonna be the guy that peeled an egg faster than Ludwig. Does this stream have implications in the Rocket League lore? This is what happens to the bad eggs in the Rocket League universe. Rocket League lore needs a main villain, and it's a guy who peels eggs, who peels raw eggs. Ooh, that was scary. Jason, thank you once again, dude, for the prime, dude. Thank you for the primer, dude. Nice to meet you. I'm Danny, but you probably know me as the guy who could peel an egg faster than Ludwig. I'm down. Yo, a noob, I appreciate that, but I don't think I don't have enough clout in the Rocket League world for that. Bang, bang, bang. Another day, another peel, dude. I would argue there's a good chance you're the only person peeling a raw egg on Earth right now. You think so? If it was like 3 years ago, I would say maybe, probably not. I know John Epic. Let's go. Yeah, me and John Octane are kind of tight. We can make that happen. Chat, when I make the YouTube video for this, you guys have to watch it. It's gonna be like my first like story video. What if I'm peeling an egg right now? Dude, join the Discord and stream it. Somebody start peeling an egg. Stream it on the Discord, in the Discord. I don't know, Cadence. There are 8 billion people in the world. Oh yeah, there's that one guy. There's that one guy. I saw this guy on YouTube. Like all he does, his whole channel is him just peeling an egg. Like he's got it down to like 1:30, I think. But like he doesn't talk or do anything. Like he just will go live for 1:30, peel an egg, hop off, and then the VOD upload, which is like 1.5 hours long, will get like 150K views. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like peak background content is egg peeling. That might be the move. That's what I'm saying. What if I become a just chatting streamer, but I just every single day I just pop in, peel an egg, while yapping to chat. That's like a talk show. It's a little sketchy over here. So if people don't watch this VOD, then you just need to stop talking, clearly. Or I need to level up my egg peeling skills. Because that guy's killing it with the egg. He's like, that's like his whole niche. Do you still edit for Leth? Yes. Yes, I do. I've been editing. It'll be damn near 6 years in March. 1.5 hours seems long, though. I think so. I think like the one that I had really close last stream was like had the potential to be like a sub 1 hour. And I don't do this every day. You know what I mean? So like if you're doing it, like maybe 1.5 hours does seem long for that, for an experienced peeler. My time to beat is still 3 hours and 20 minutes. So that's kind of a relaxed pace. I'm not really pushing myself because I feel like that's okay. This is task. That was task 2, bro. That was task 2. I think. Just every day for the last 3 streams. I mean, yeah, that's 3 out of the last 5 days. You know what I mean? Are they all tasks? I think so. I don't think I've seen personally. I'm sure somebody has done it. I don't think I've seen a full manual egg peel. I don't think I've seen anyone do that. I'm sure it's doable, but like, why bother? Like, it just adds so much more risk. Teases the end with 10 minutes of just talking, then fake going back to the egg. That's kind of that's a retention hack, dude. I found a YouTube short of a woman peeling an egg, and like, you can tell she like inted at the end and was like, "I'll be back tomorrow to try again." And it's like, yeah, you had it. You just threw on purpose to keep the series going. Which is not what I'm doing. I want to get to the next stream arc, which is going to be learning to run Super Mario 64. Is a future summoning salt speedrun video? I don't know. He might have like, I think he would have done it already. Like a couple years ago when Ludwig did it. And I think a couple other people might have done it inspired by Ludwig, I think. But yeah, no, I don't think I've seen anyone do it manually. Also, chat, I'm not going to be live Friday because I'm moving this weekend. I am doing my best to make Thursday's stream happen, but that's kind of up in the air. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Jason, the whole thing, once you figure it out, it's all just patience and hoping that you don't have like a random slip of the hand. That's what it all comes down to. All Friday, yes, all Friday streams that actually happen will be moving to an earlier time slot. But this Friday may not happen at all. We'll see what happens. Well, no, this Friday is definitely not happening. I don't know why I said we'll see. Thursday is the one I'm not sure about. 1 p.m. Central, yes, sir. Is that to open up for D&D? We're moving. The day we move is actually Saturday, Trev. Oh, or you just mean Fridays in general? Honestly, not so much just for D&D, but just like for like life in general. Because my life pattern right now is like wake up, work, spend a few hours with my family, stream. And I think if I can switch to like a slightly early schedule, I can do like work then stream and then like fully turn off for the night. You know what I mean? But with the added benefit that I'll actually be able to make a Friday session happen on my end. Okay, that's a risky piece. We're not peeling that. We're not peeling that. Why did I go for the pointy end? Whoa, flip reset this egg? I'm scared too. I like the ambition though. But yeah, speaking of that, Trev, I still gotta rework my D&D character. But yeah, when we move, we're gonna be closer to family, so I'm gonna be doing a lot more like family stuff. So a little schedule change will be good for the schmental and the IRL. Give it a little flip. Oh shit! You guys saw that flip reset? Don't mind if I musty flick this egg into the wall. We're going for first crack any percent speed run. Also, Trev, for your Nan Inf, did you do like the Baron little DNA Steel Kings action? Just out of curiosity. Oh, I also saw they got Balatro Tetris now, dude. Leth just posted it on his second channel. I wanted to watch it because I feel like I can get into that. Saw that. It's interesting. Does it seem worth playing? I gotta watch the Leth video on it, dude. Whoa! Don't poke my membrane, dude. I might be moving a little too slow this run, but it's first run of the night, you know what I mean? I'm hoping I can make it the only run of the night, so I'm trying to be more patient and calculated than fast. P break, WP break. Yo, mods, can we do a prediction on if this egg is we're gonna make it to 50% on this egg? If there's anyone that's able to. We could take a nap and still beat Ludwig. That's true. That's true. I would love a sub 1 hour, but I don't think that's in the cards for this egg. That one we had on Friday, dude, that could have been. It could have been. Yay, gambling. We love gambling. Bang, bang. Slightly too big for Discord, bet. So, dude, that's what I'm saying. We were like all the way down here, and we were at like 47 minutes. How much of Diablo 3 did you play? I never did like the end game stuff. The way that I played Diablo 3 is like the boys would come over and spend the whole weekend and bring their laptops, and we would just play through the whole campaign. And like that was my only the only time I would ever play Diablo 3 would be like playing through the campaign. But I've beaten it multiple times, but I also beat it in the way where I didn't pay attention to anything. Like we just blasted through that together. Campaign in 3 is better than 4. Yeah, see, it's been too long. I really enjoyed Diablo 4 campaign though. Like I had fun with it, but it's been way too long since I actually played through Diablo 3. Caden's played Diablo recently, 1 and 2, I think. I think he played 1, 2, and 3, and then wasn't rocking with 4, or didn't want to buy 4 or something like that. It wasn't too long ago. Diablo 2's the GOAT. Yeah, I never played it. I played 3 and 4 only. I don't like 3. I thought it was 4 that you didn't like. Around that, dude, when Diablo 4 first came out, I was into it, bro. I had like a crazy Necro one-shot build with like the spike thing before they patched it. That was like in season 0 or season 1 or something. 4 is just got all the modern trash in it. Yeah, I enjoyed the modern trash because me and Trev grinded the shit out of that together. So the modern trash was a plus for me. I tried playing it again solo, like, I don't know, a couple months ago. I couldn't really get into it. Like, I was into it for a little bit, but, like, didn't hold me. These days I had my Balatro kick. Now I'm on a little bit of a Slay the Spire kick. So I actually don't have as many hours in Slay the Spire as I thought I did from, like, years ago when it first came out. Yeah, I think didn't we play like season 0 and like I think we played like a little bit of season 1. I don't even know if we played all the way through. That's part of the modern trash. That makes sense. Dude, the Necro one-shot build I had was so fun though. Mukbang stream when? Dude, I was thinking about doing a Buldak tier list. Like getting one of all the bullet acts and ranking them. That's probably the closest to a mukbang I would get. Genuinely, I think I would feel weird about being watched eating. You know what I mean? Like if I was doing like a bite of each to do that tier list idea, like that'd be cool. But like to actually sit there and eat in front of the camera, I would feel weird. MRE tier list. I think I've had out MRE once, like something like when I was like 12, probably. Y'all put something on while you eat. Imagine you're the thing being watched. Dude, there's 21 people in here right now, 2 on YouTube. I imagine probably half of y'all are eating. Maybe not half, maybe 30%, 20%, something like that. And then the other 80% probably playing a video game or something. Egg tier list. I will say the brown eggs are S tier for peeling compared to the white eggs. Snacking on some oxygen, W. Why doesn't Battle.net keep track of your hours played in game? Probably because you have to launch World of Warcraft through it, and they probably don't want you thinking about how many hours you've spent of your life in World of Warcraft over the last 15 years. Fabs, can you weigh in? You can track your hours on one single character, but I feel like they probably just don't want to show you the grand total number. You can slash played? Yeah, exactly. If it was tracked like Steam, we'd be looking at a crazy number. That is a good question though, because also in Overwatch you can see your time played. I bet you if you launched Diablo 4, there's some way to see and like add them all up. Oh, for sure I have like 20k hours in Diablo or in a WoW. I grew up with WoW. I played a little bit growing up. Not a ton. I never got super duper into it. I've tried like multiple times over the years to get into it, but just never works. Like I like the idea of playing WoW. But WoW's only fun with people, and like not everyone's gonna like WoW because like you kind of have to understand how MMOs are going into it. That like leveling isn't the game. The game is the end game, which I think is like whack for MMOs, dude. Because like, how are you supposed to get new people hooked in if they're not rocking with the leveling? Yeah, we're not looking bad. The game starts at 70 hours. It does not take anywhere near that long to hit max level in WoW, but I know what you mean. It's like it's not a good model. It's not a good model to get new players into it. Especially a new player that doesn't really know that that's like what to expect with an MMO. Like, are there any MMOs that have like a good, fun leveling experience these days? Current character on WoW, I have 96 days. How many characters you got? Where Winds Meet is a new one. There's one I have wishlisted on Steam called like Apogea or something. Yeah, Trev, I definitely, and I think that's the problem. That's the problem. For like the modern gamer, you know? Like the game should be fun off rip. See, Fabs, my counter to that is that like if you just want to run around and spam hit things, like Diablo, I think is a lot more accessible for that. You know what I mean? Honestly, to fix the game, what they should do is, I mean, I could see where you're coming from, but also like, no, Cormers, I have not. I've seen a lot of it though, because I edit for Emong still. Every time I edit an Emong video, I'm like, damn, I want to play some Overwatch. I don't really do much gaming at the moment though. It's another reason why I want to move Friday streams to early in the day and get myself on an early schedule. The only time I can really justify gaming is after my son goes to sleep. And that time is filled with streaming now, which is good. Streaming is fun, don't get me wrong. The little off-stream gaming sounds fun too. Yeah, Cormies, that was a big time save. Feels good to be a sub. W. Yeah, it's in the manager section. I don't know how to get to it as a mod. But yeah, Trev, I feel that, and like it's just different game styles, but I feel like that's something that WoW could pull from, or not even WoW, but just MMOs in general. MMOs are like a niche thing though, like how extraction shooters are a niche thing. I guess not counting Arc Raiders, since that's like popping at the moment. Let me see if I can get some cracks just by doing this. Also, Arc Raiders is another one that didn't hook me. I played the free playtest like the week or two before it came out. Didn't hit me. Ideal stream start time. Those are all times that I'm not gonna do, except for 7. Yes, Jason, same, dude. People are saying like that, like the slopification of games is like not good, but like that's what to do. May not have perms to run a poll. There's a poll running right now. It's for analytics. Bro's doing research. W. Peel your fucking egg. Yo, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. Now I don't want to peel it anymore. Just kidding. I absolutely want to keep peeling it. It's kind of a vibe, dude. It's kind of a vibe. It's like a puzzle. Why are you peeling an egg? Somebody had to do it, bro. Somebody had to do it. Hams, man, I will get an update on that for you soon. Soon. We'll get it out. We'll mess with it. Yeah, that was a good chunk. That was a very good chunk. We tend to get some big chunks on this portion of the egg because it's a lot easier to get under. The mouse touching is going to cost your time. That's okay. We're on a relaxed pace. We saved 6 seconds with the first crack. Things are looking okay. That means if you pop the egg, then we have to start over. Yeah, that's how the run is dead. That's how we fail. So the whole goal of the challenge is to peel it without breaking the membrane. If you want the real lore and reason why I'm doing it, I was looking at other people's YouTube channels and such for like content ideas, and I was successfully clickbaited by a Ludwig's second channel video that was like ideas to save your streaming career. And then I saw the egg thing and I was like, that's fucking weird. I'll try that. And then I saw that he had done it in the past, and then I was like, well, you know what? I got to beat his time too while I'm at it. And that's what. And now we're here. And his time, I believe, is 3 hours and 21 minutes for a single egg. Does your career need saving? No, it was just good clickbait at the time, because I was looking for ideas for the yoink and twist. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to see like, oh, what's he doing now? Like what's doing well? So it's like, you know, you take the idea, you put your own spin on it. It was just good. As someone who streams, it was just good clickbait. It was so strange that I was like, you know what? I'm watching Danny do this. See? It's interesting. It's intriguing. It's very intriguing. And I thought it was an excellent idea, so I figured we'd give it a shot. Oh, I missed a double up. Wait, rewind, chat, cut that. Editor, cut that. I thought it was an excellent idea, so I figured I would take a crack at it. You have over 20 people watching this rot somehow. If I could be honest with you, I feel like these egg streams have been making me think of talk radio. You know what I mean? Like it's just talk radio happening right now, essentially, and the egg is kind of just like the overarching, like it's like the moon in Majora's Mask just staring down at all of us while we yap. Does that make sense? That's not a perfect analogy. Don't worry about it. But that's what I've been thinking about. I was like, this is kind of like talk radio in a sense, but you could chat back, which is pretty sick. Although I might just be describing streaming in general. Yeah, Cormies, I've seen that. I've seen like quite a few things like that. Yeah, Trev was very skeptical of the egg idea. Trev was very skeptical of the egg idea, and now he's got to see. Yo, Cormies, thank you for gifting a sub to DD.
Underscore gifted a tier 1 sub to DD underscore 0145. They have given 82 gift subs in the channel.
82, Cormies. I appreciate the love, homie. I really do. Means a lot to a humble egg peeler like myself. I too enjoy. Nice, dude. Appreciate the love and support, Cormies. Got nervous. When to get a roll going here. DD, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate you. I don't always peel eggs. I don't always peel eggs. It's not my niche. It's not my whole thing. I swear. Yo, imagine the egg. I'm going to do a video of the egg peeling story. Imagine it blows up and then I get a bunch of people in here like, when are we getting back to the eggs, Mr. Streamer? I subscribed for eggs. I subscribed for peeling eggs. Why are you trying to speedrun Super Mario 64? This is not what I wanted. Someone's going to unfollow a new game. What does this Rocket League do? Wait, Rocket League's a good bridge. If we do Rocket League for the next stream after we complete the egg task, there's eggs in Rocket League, so it makes sense. I'd for sure watch Danny peel an egg again. Hopefully it's the last time, dude. I say that with love for you, but not love for the game of peeling an egg. I'm enjoying the challenge, but I'm looking forward to succeeding at it. This isn't egg stream. Aren't you the egg guy? I'm okay with that. I'll be the egg guy. I'm not scared. Whoa, I was just started getting a little aggressive there. Danny's peeling a raw egg, recession indicator. I don't know about that, dude. I will say the real recession indicator is that when I fail, I just drink that shit. And it does not go to waste. That's the real recession indicator. Gross. Raw is cracking the fuck up. Last time I did that on stream, Trev typed all caps, "I'm gonna vomit." I was like, that shit had me cracking up. I don't know why raw eggs does not bother me whatsoever. Is there a leaderboard for this run? I don't know, and I don't think so. Literally, time to beat is Ludwig's time, just to be able to say that I did. Fall into Factorio again in its terminal. W. Low key, unironically, feel like the peeling the egg stream is kind of a fire second monitor piece of content while you play Factorio. Not to toot my own horn, but DD, though, that is a great question, and I'm curious if there's an official leaderboard. I would assume not. But if there isn't, they should make one for sure. I would definitely become part of the egg speedrun community. Every 6 months, run it. The yearly egg stream. Chat, we could do this next Christmas. Put a little Santa hat on the egg while we peel it. Yes. Yes. I'll give an egg update. There she is. There she is. Kim Kardashian egg skin. She's definitely coming along. Kev W comms. All right, where are we high and where are we low? We're like kind of even for the most part. We have a few peaks here. Trying to have an even run here, you know? I feel like that's key to consistency. Kev, how you doing though? What else is new? Skin of the egg looks like the skin under the fingernail. Yo, what if fingernails are just eggshells for your skin and there's yolk inside your fingertips? Be a qualified surgeon. Wait, they should use this for like surgical training. I told you guys how I saw they have a little machine that sliced open the membrane of a raw egg and then sewed it up. Wouldn't miss this stream for the world. W. I appreciate that. They did, yes, they did surgery on an egg. I just appreciate the storylines that have become built over this egg. All right, we need a sip of the drinky. There's no official record, but the fastest boiled egg? Boiled egg is cheating. That's for chumps. Yo, imagine how fast I'll be at peeling boiled eggs after this, though. Should I bring that up, Chad? Is that social suicide or is that kind of gangster? If I am at like a social gathering or something and I'm like, boiled eggs? Try peeling a raw one. check this out, losers. And I just pull up my official time of peeling a raw egg. Do you think that would hit? Do you think that would, is that plus or minus Aura? Silver, what's up, dude? How you been? Sit in the corner for 6 hours peeling one in real time. Hey, yo, you guys got any party tricks? Yeah, check this out. Fucking 3 hours later. Dude, why'd you invite that guy? I don't know. He's just sitting there picking at an egg. Is that plus or minus Aura? If I share my raw egg peeling PB. Yeah, Cormies, it was supposed to be React Monday, but we have a lot on our plate here. Kev, I was doing that for a while. I was using this set of Allen wrenches. I was doing that for a little bit. It didn't seem to be a big difference maker in the run. I've been testing out the roll strat for the same purposes though. Just light pressure just to get some extra fractures. It seems to be a good thing to do as we go. You know what I mean? But you should have been there. The first 2 egg peeling streams, dude, it was like so much tech discovery and experimentation. Like what you're seeing now is the, at least current to us in the chat without Googling, it is like the current optimized route. What happens on this channel other than the egg? I play Rocket League from time to time. I do a lot of variety stuff. Usually Mondays are React Mondays. And I'll react to either stuff that I find or stuff that you guys send in the Discord. But I'm looking to do more challenge-based stuff. Like my next challenge arc is going to be learning how to speedrun Super Mario 64 with literally 0 speedrunning experience. So that should be like a fun little arc. Yeah, we only egg here, actually. That was bait to make you think that there was more to be had. But it's not. It's all egg. It's all egg. A pencil sharpening speed run. Dude, Caden said to try to sharpen a pencil with like a spoon or something. I will say I don't particularly want my niche to just be me sitting here doing incredibly monotonous like sociopath tasks. Gotta learn how to set save states to practice for. Yeah, I'm gonna for running Mario. I'm gonna be watching tutorials and like all that good stuff. Can we resurrect burrito any percent make and eat? In theory. Gloppy with the 5 stream streak. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. I always feel bad calling out watch streaks when people aren't typing in chat. Because I'm like, I don't want to make you feel obligated to type. Like the lurk is W on its own. Or even the non-lurk. The watch with no type is fucking W. So I always feel weird about it. Some people don't want to talk, you know? Now I made it real weird by dragging it on more and more. Now Gloppy's probably sitting there like, all right, man, move on. And I still haven't moved on. Jokes are best when you have to explain them. I agree. Are you in Leth videos? Yes, I am. I also do his editing and his thumbnails. Your thoughts now. Moving every seed from the outside of a strawberry. That sounds awful. Not seeing enough movement. Boop, boo. We have a little baby micro. Little micro. That is the smallest micro. Actually, that might not even be a thing. Anyway, we're going to move away from this area for the moment. We're going to go over here. Actually, that's still in the same area, but I want to work my way this way. Don't forget about Emong too. Yes, I also edit for Emong. That's where I recognize you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I was saying before. I was like, most people probably know me from Rocket League. But now I'm carving out my own legacy as the egg guy. Bobo, what's up, dude? Why? Why not, dude? Why? Who's gonna do it? Who else is gonna do it? Somebody has to be doing it. All right, this egg was sitting here and nobody was doing it, and somebody had to. Name one other person that's gonna. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Now, there's real lore. I was looking to steal content ideas from people, and then I saw a Ludwig video that was like, how to save your streaming career. And it was basically a list of like, these stream ideas are like bangers for anyone. And I was like, I'll do the egg thing. I'm down for the egg thing. So now I'm trying to beat his time at doing it. David Goggins, but we're not carrying the boats. We're peeling the eggs. Who's gonna peel the eggs? Who's gonna peel the raw eggs? Any failed eggs? Bobo, I wanted to say no so bad, but just look at the top right hand corner of the screen. We're on day 3 of this challenge. I wanted to say no. I wanted to aura farm and say no, and I feel like chat might have backed me up. Actually, depends whether Platt's here or not. 17. Let's see you do it, pal. How many attempts can you do it in? Let's see that. I honestly, though, I love the reaction. If you lose to Ludwig, will you do it again? TBD, TBD. Because here's my options, right, DD? I could either beat his time and then go, oh my god, I beat his time plus aura, or I could not beat his time. The only people that know about it is us, and then I just don't mention it in the video whatsoever. So TBD, TBD. I'm crying a tiny little bit. That's quite funny. A few of them, sadly, did go to waste. I would say half of my failures, I have drank them raw because I can, and then split between the ones I didn't drink raw. Some of them went to waste on day 1, and the rest of them got cooked and eaten. We're beating Ludwig. I'll get me Malin. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I would have called you out so fast. Yeah, yeah. That's why like, I thought about it, and I was like, most of y'all would probably go along with me for the moment, for the bit. But I know some of you motherfuckers would not let that shit, would not let that go. I know my chat, okay? I know my chat. When we get it, can we set it in epoxy? That's what I was saying. I don't have any epoxy, though. I was like, we cast it in like a resin cube. Don't make me laugh while I got my separator under the shell. Do you have chickens out back producing eggs? I do not have chickens out back producing eggs. That would be sick, though. Wouldn't resin cook the egg? What if we, like, flash freeze it? I don't know how any of this shit works. Who knows how to preserve... How would we preserve this if we wanted? Picturing a totally defeated Danny having to go back to the store and grab a second carton of eggs. Listen, we do what we can. Okay? And we never give up. Moral of the egg story. If you're doing something pointless, keep going. 99% of egg peelers stop before they peel an egg. Don't ever forget that, chat. Reminds me of the YouTubers trying to perfectly preserve a carved pumpkin. Is there any possible way to even do that? Infinite content if you had chickens. Wait, true. How are you supposed to sport the egg? That's where it gets tricky. That's where it gets tricky. Last time I had it just resting in my hand like this, and I had to pick at it like this without any like proper control. So the difficulty scaling definitely kicks in a little past the halfway mark. They failed 3 times now. Damn. Well, when they get that figured out, tell them to hit me up. We have a raw egg, a shellless raw egg to preserve. A picture. Wait, you're cooking. I was gonna retort that you can't put a picture on your shelf, but you absolutely fucking can. feel like at a certain point you could just take the rest of the shell off like a hat. See, me having that mindset is what cost me the run on the last egg. You think that, but you can't. You can't. You have to still take it like unbelievably slow. Like it has to be very small and you have to fully separate it. Cormies, thank you for changing the color of your name on Twitch. Truly. You could read it on the screen now. Right there. The comedy hens, the comedy hens. Comedy hens. Your nose itches, you're about to sneeze. Now, I do kind of have to pee, though, and this is kind of our last chance to be able to set the egg down. So I think we're going to make that happen in just a moment here. Really coming out of your shell with this stream? Thank you. Thank you. All right. I am going to go use the restroom now while I still have the safety of doing so. Chat, don't go anywhere. Egg is right back. I'm going to run an ad so that when I'm back, there's no ad. Smart 3,000 IQ streamer. My nose does itch now. Bobo, about to get banned. About to get banned. All right, I'll be right back. Hello, I see y'all plotting on my downfall while I'm away. I turn my back, and this is what you do. Had to speed run the pee so we can save time here. We've got a bit of a slow run. I've tried to break the egg. You guys are like Matilda, just sitting there like channeling your thoughts. Kev, I strongly considered doing that before I understood how difficult this was going to be. My first thought was like, because I'm American, brother. I'm capitalist. I will not deny that. My first thought was like, give me money and jump scare me. That was like one of my second thoughts after deciding I was going to do this. Then I realized how hard it was going to be. And I was like, well, we actually do need to complete it. So here we are. Yo, Diet Coke sponsorship would be crazy. That'd be so sick. Just like a Diet Coke fridge in the back. The entire horror industry be like. Speaking of horror movies, did you guys watch the new Frankenstein? I enjoyed that quite a bit. No, you should. You should. It was good. You have very nice fingers for this type of close-up. Thank you. Thank you. I've never been told I have nice fingers before. I've always had just like long and lanky fingers, which I guess, yeah, that does work perfect for this kind of thing. Did not enjoy that movie. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm also, to be fair, I'm not like a film critic type of person. I'm like, Frankenstein, W. Brain off. I'm very forgiving when I watch movies. Now, I could recognize a good movie from like a terrible movie, you know? Like I can acknowledge that Interstellar was a better movie than The Room by Tommy Wiseau. But I feel like I'm pretty good at shutting my brain off and just going for the ride. Once I had to do a mobile app demo to some government officials and my work offered to get me a manicure beforehand. That's hilarious. I should have got a manicure before this. You guys are just getting the authentic. I cut my nails before this. I love bad movies. Dude, Kev, Cadence has never seen The Room. And him and his girlfriend are coming to visit us soon. And we are showing it to him for the first time ever. It's 2025 and I get to show somebody The Room for the first time ever. That's hype as shit. That is hype as shit, and they know nothing about it. Absolute banger. What's The Room? It's basically a movie that's so bad it's good, and it takes itself super seriously, and it's just horrible. It's horrible, but like, it's so bad that it's good. You have to see it. You have to see it. That's a must watch. Valiant, you have peaked. W? What are we peaking at? What's it on? I honestly have no idea. I haven't watched that movie in probably 10 years at this point. Probably a little less than 10 years ago. Anyway, how's your sex life? Tommy, my favorite customer. You're my favorite customer. Oh, what is on? Oh, no, wait, never mind. I had it right the first time. Oh, hi, doggy. I don't think I've seen more than 5 minutes of How I Met Your Mother. Oh, Ayla started watching some Big Bang Theory the last couple of days. I told her she's cringe. Told her she's watching cringe. Never seen Big Bang Theory? It's like, whatever. It's exactly what it is, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a shitty early 2000s sitcom. I remember when it was like super popular. I've never seen Harry Potter. Damn. I'm trying to decide in my head if you should watch it or if I just like rewatching it every Christmas with my family because of nostalgia purposes. I grew up with the Harry Potters. I had the first couple of Harry Potters on VHS. Just watch the first two movies on Sunday. Dude, they're Christmas movies. Every Christmas season, that's like me and Ayla's tradition now. We rewatch Harry Potter. Are you making a new Harry Potter on HBO? They are, yeah. I'm excited to see that. I'm curious if it's going to be good. I'll watch it. Are they done with Game of Thrones spin-offs? Does anyone know? Because I thought House of the Dragon was good, except for Matt Smith being in doing nothing for 47 episodes. Never seen Game of Thrones? I recommend the first 6 seasons. I have 2 Game of Thrones. Those are replicas from Game of Thrones. Dude. Kev, I gotta watch the Fallout show. As far as video game based shows, I gotta watch Arcane and I gotta watch Fallout. Bro, these pieces are so much smaller than I want them to be. But I gotta stay locked. Do you guys remember like on Friday how big some of the pieces were that we were getting off? They were insane. All right, let's see what we can do here. I don't know if this is genius or dumb. Said Lud did this in under 2 hours. His time was 3 hours 21 minutes. That's how we get some extra micro fractures. Arcane is fire. I gotta watch that. Halo show sucked. Damn. What egg is this? First of the day. Hopefully first and only of the day. But top right hand corner of the screen is total for the challenge in general. Never forget the fallen 18. Indeed, dude. Egg number 7 and egg number 9 are both legendary. Those were some humongous discovery eggs. What happened to 7 and 9? They both broke, but we learned a lot from them. Like, we learned a lot from them. Oh, no. Chat, this is a little scary. Oh, God. These pieces that only half come off are really scary because if you try to lift them, the opposite end from where you're lifting will stab down into the membrane. Then it's over. What can you learn about peeling eggs? You gotta learn the tech, dude. You gotta learn the tech. It's not just willy-nilly. Can't just pull up and start peeling an egg and expect to succeed. Yo, these tweezers from my wife are carrying. Motherfucker thinks peeling an egg is either willy or nilly. This is serious business. Gotta understand that. Now, it's been established, pre-established, both by where I stole the idea from and by the chat at large. That little bit of leakage that does not constitute a dead run. A minor fracture is not the end of the run. Now it's just, sleight of hand, while you guys weren't looking and my hands were off screen, I just pulled out a trick egg. Rooting for you to win more now. Thank you. Not 07, not 07. We recover these. When you peel an egg, you find inner peace. I don't know if that's what I'm finding. Probably a little bit of the opposite, if I'm being honest. Something they don't talk about in egg peeling school is you got to know where you've been and you got to know where you're going. If you get a minor breach, you got to avoid that area for a while. Seems to be the tech. See what I mean? You learn lessons along the way, all of them pertaining to the task at hand and will not help you in any aspect of life outside of it. So it's all for the love of the game and that alone. Is that one of those Aura rings? Yeah. I was talking about it earlier on stream. I was having like really bad sleep problems. I got it and that's mostly resolved. And now like I kind of like don't really get much out of having this. It was worth it at the time though, because my sleep was so bad, dude. Like I would be in bed like 10, 11 hours sometimes and not wake up like feeling rested. I tried sleeping less. I tried sleeping more. I mean, at the end of the day, like fixing your sleep is all about just like the generic fixing your sleep advice. But for my brain, just having the numbers to like track it with the numbers was very helpful. It's cool how it shows your REM stages. Yeah, it's neat. It's kind of all it is, though, to me at this point. It's just kind of neat. Oh, yeah, we got a big flake. I was a little off camera there, but I did not splice the run. I did not splice the run. I believe, chat, you tell me, do we mark this as a 50? I think we get to mark this as 50%, yes? Bang, bang. 50% done. Plus an hour 11 for 50% is great. Oh, that must be an inaccurate thing. What is the scooper device you have? I don't know what you call it, but it was in an Amazon Basics nail kit. Uh-oh. Minor leak, minor leak. Not the end of the run, not the end of the world. I'll try and stay on camera for the stream as best as I can. Ooh. Now you got to do an egg flip. I'm honestly too scared to. I'll admit it. We won't show the minor breach in the video. We might. But we don't have to. No. No! 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 Fuck! Fuck! Priest, how you doing? Well, down the hatch. I was gonna try and bait a gifted sub. I'll say, yo, if someone gifts a sub, I'll drink it. But you guys know I'll just drink it. Fuck it. Yep. Yep. Priest, how you been? Shotgunning it is wild. Practice experimental tech. I think what I'm going to do on this next one is I'm going to try to go very fast. I think we're going to go for a fast 50%. We're going to go for a fast 50% on this next one. Yo, if 50% was a speedrun category, though, we'd be submitting a lot of times for it. Can see why it's called the danger zone now. Yep. Ooh, wait, this is kind of a banger egg. Look at this. Look how round it is. So that means the final tip won't be too much of a problem. Bad Yan, what's up, dude? What the? Listen, it was a... Oh, excuse me. Timer start. I'll wait a couple seconds. Here we go. I think we're going to bring back the tech. Oh, there we go. I'm going to bring back the tech of going for more micro cracks around the whole thing. We'll see how that fares us. I don't know, Bobo. That sounds scary. Why'd you stop the massive fork tech? Honestly, it's just laziness. I had this right here. I got the snap. Like, I got the result of it. I just didn't feel like turning around and grabbing it. I wanted to dig right in. Fork is cool tech, but it kind of costs time. You know what I mean? Okay, we got some mini fractures all around. I'm gonna go like this. What's been your shortest run? I have not succeeded one yet, but I had one where I was in the danger zone by like 40 minutes, not even. I failed at 47 with probably like 15 to 20% of the egg left. I'm rolling it on the table here a little bit. See if I can get a little bit more. Did we hear the snap? Indeed we did. Indeed we did. You guys I don't think did, but I did. I was going for speed. I was going for speed over showmanship on that one. Hold on. We can get more setup here. This could be a difference maker for the run, this setup time here. Because I'm getting an absurd amount of just fractures and cracks all over. I know you probably can't see them on camera. You're allowed to use an egg stand thing? I don't know, but I don't have one. The time I'm trying to beat, which is Ludwig's time, he did not use one. So I'm basically doing an equivalent run. There's first crack for you. Slower first crack, but I think the setup time is going to pay off later in the run. We'll say that. Also, congrats, Priest. That's what's up. Bet living in Maui for a few years was cool. Okay, we got an all right start. Like I said, on this one, we're gonna go high risk. I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna try and go for a fast 50%, and then we'll slow it down. New favorite emote. It's a pretty good one. I still love like the Pepega ones. Looking, this gotta be quick. Hey, high risk, high reward is kind of the name of the run here. Merge the egg and water. That seems like cheating. I like that though. All the boys growing up, indeed. Don't let the egg peeling stream fool you. I also have a wife and a child. This is for them. What can I say? I like to entertain. Oh yeah, we're making good pace. New tool strat. Yeah, this tool is kind of useful at this top when there's less room to move around, so you can kind of get it under there a little bit easier because it's small. It was just kind of happenstance that I didn't use this at the start of the last run. The Coke spoon is wild. Trev, it's pretty fucking crazy. It's pretty fucking crazy, man. The shit flies, brother. Dab spoon. Just a drug spoon, dude. The shit goes by quick. Look at the speed of this one, though. What did your wife when you think? I told her I was gonna peel an egg, and she thinks it's fucking hilarious. She'll probably be in the chat like at any moment. She's doing shit, but she'll probably be in here sooner than later. She was all about it. She's the one that got me this current carton of eggs. I had 4 eggs left, and she was like, and I was feeling confident. I was like, I could do it. And she was like, I'm gonna get you more eggs. But she loves the idea and my goofy ass ideas. See, Chad, look at the speed. Look at the speed that we're moving right now. I almost feel like we got to stick with it. We stick with the little guy. There's like these little tiny pieces that sometimes get underneath the egg, like between the egg, the shell, and the membrane, and they always scare me. I'm like, just enough pressure on one of those, and it's gonna kill the run. Chat, we're kind of locked right now. Someone should make this into a video game. Egg peeling simulator would go crazy. Good thing you're moving because the next tenant gonna find eggshells. Probably, bro. I'm gonna be finding them at the new place. It's from my fucking mouse pad. Egg peeling sim, exactly, dude. Bring the wild world of egg peeling to the masses. Shit's an extreme sport. Can I have that piece, please? Thank you. Hey, Bad Yen, I appreciate you. 0 to 2 is kind of a little boring, but 2+ is sick. Dude, I think like he's 1.5 right now, and it's already getting cool. Like it's just been getting cooler and cooler. So I could definitely see that. Like right now, he's kind of in that state where like he knows what things are and kind of has his own made up words for them. And I fucking love that shit. Like lemons or memons. Or not memons, but he goes meme, meme. And I it's so cute. Being a dad's the best. My favorite fucking thing in the whole world. Yeah, yo. Yeah, I even have a picture of him on my lock screen holding 2 lemons because the one day we just gave him like a bowl of like 5 lemons and he was just happy as fuck, like just walking around with the lemons. Not peeled, nothing, or like not cut, nothing. Just straight up lemons. You're gonna make me talk my wife into having a kid? Stop it, dude. I have one and it's a daily battle back and forth on if I want another one. Like ask me now and ask me 5 minutes from now. I'm gonna have 2 different answers. Like I keep going back and forth on it. And so does she. Calls him Wally at first. That's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah, I don't know, Priest. It is pretty friggin' cool. Trying to hold off. That's valid. I feel like if we were to decide that we were okay with having another one, we would just like, you know, not try, but not try to stop it. TMI on the Twitch, bro. But I know that's not TOS because someone literally gave birth live on stream in a inflatable pool in their living room. You guys have seen that, right? I mean, you guys have heard about that, right? Do what? Yup. Twitch had its first birth this year in the big 2025. There's a baby born live on stream in someone's living room in an inflatable pool, and it wasn't like a oh shit she fell into labor and they forgot to shut off the stream. It was like a planned stream event. Saw the Moist Critical video on that. I saw like an article about it or something like that. Agree with Bobo. Sparky, I'm just not taking any extra editing work at the moment. I don't have it in me. We have this egg is fucked. We fucked this one hard. Let's try and go super quick and see what happens. We have a couple little. We have like 2 little leaks, and I don't know if they're gonna last. So I'm gonna get a little risky here. Yeah, I had my grinder days where I would take way more work than I should and work fucking like 12 hours a day editing every single day. And I am just not in that era these days. Yeah, see, we got a small leak. Is that recoverable? No way, right? Maybe if we get something insane going right here, we could really get this section off. Maybe. But I doubt. What should I get for dinner? Definitely some sort of egg dish. How about a quiche? Quiche for dinner, anybody? Take a look at the damage here. Surely we're okay, right? I don't know. That looks survivable to me. It's gonna be like up, facing up the whole time anyway. It seems survivable. Did I just fuck it as I said that? No, okay, we're good. Help? Why do I still live in California? I don't know what to do for you about that. I wish I did. Gas is $7 a gallon. Jesus Christ, get the fuck out of there right now, dude. How did you get into editing videos? I took a class in school, like in high school. It was like an audio visual class. I got like state certified in television production, but the class was like 3 hours long, and it was like 45 minutes lecture, basically, and then like the rest of the class was just kind of like do whatever or work on projects. Like it was a very hands-on thing. And I would like rush my projects, and then I would just make a lot of like dumb shit for myself that I found was fun to make. So my advice is always just make a bunch of shit, and don't let the gap between your taste of what makes a good video and your current skill set stop you from doing it. Like you just have to make a bunch of shitty things and just experiment a lot. Like I learned editing by making YouTube poops and like stupid edits of myself. Like when I was a kid, I would like my dad's work gave him an old iMac. We had iMovie on there. It's not school related. We had an iMac on there, and I would record myself with like the webcam that was like built in and just throw it over like music tracks in iMovie and like play with all the different effects and do all that shit. Be bad to learn thing, how to get good type thing. Do more, experiment more, and YouTube tutorials. How did you get into it for Leth? Well, when I got out of high school, I got a job offer. Well, I took a year off to see if I can get a job instead of going to college because I didn't have the money for college and I was afraid of the debt. And I was like, hopefully I'm in an industry where, you know, a degree doesn't necessarily matter, which is kind of true, to an extent. Obviously, that's not for every industry. But basically, I was able to get a job at our local TV station because my teacher used to work there and he recommended me because like I applied and he put in a good word for me. So they gave me an interview. I got that job. And then short version, I got nominated for a regional Emmy, and then I hated working there because they wouldn't give me a raise and just a lot of bullshit. And I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna go do my own thing. And then I basically for like a year just grinded like shitty Fiverr jobs, where I'm doing like captions for people and making like $4 an hour. And then I was watching a Rizzo stream, And well, I guess another important piece of lore here is I made like some Rocket League videos, like some tutorial videos and shit. And I was watching Rizzo's stream and he was looking for an editor, so I donated him $5 and I was like, hey, I'm an editor. Like I have actual experience, worked in TV, this and that. And then he responded to me. And then I worked for him for a while, managing his second channel. And then after a bit, Leth like was like, yo, I'm looking for an editor for a second channel. Maybe Rizzo's editor wants to double dip. And then someone tagged me in the replies of that post. And that's how I got the job with Leth. Did you private your YouTube video on this? Yeah. I did have a YouTube video on the whole lore though. That might be one I should bring back with this new content angle. Ever knew you edited for Rizzo? Yeah, I did. I believe it's what they use as the Chalkedcast channel now, but initially that was a Rizzo stream highlights channel that I managed and edited for from like 0 to like I think 70 or 80,000 subs. You're still looking for an editor? I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah, so I managed that channel for a while, and then I was working for him and Leth for a little bit, and then Leth liked my work and then wanted to hire me for his main channel instead of just his second channel. Then after that, I saw Overwatch 2 was going to come out, so I made some Overwatch content of my own. Like I made like a couple Overwatch shorts, and then I had experience by that point. So I was like, Overwatch 2 is coming out. People are going to pop off. People are probably going to be looking like there's going to be more money in the space. People are probably going to be looking for editors in it. And then that's how I got hired by Emong. And I was managing all 3 of his channels for a little while. And then he's friends with Siegel, so he recommended me. So I worked for Siegel and Emong and Leth all at the same time. And that's when I worked like 12 to 16 hours a day every single day for like a year. And it was awful. And I'll never do that again. Feels like the first time chat has ever been serious. Now, we be talking about stuff from time to time. How involved are you in the creative process of Leth's channel? Honestly, not very. I help him test things and like I'll like send him an idea that I have every now and again, but like we don't actively like collaborate on like the ideation and stuff. Sometimes we do. Like every now and again we'll be having a chat and like we'll like walk away from that chat with like a good handful of ideas, but it's not my main thing. My main thing for him is the creative process on thumbnails and then doing the editing. Is there any videos of Leth's you haven't enjoyed editing? I mean, a job's a job at the end of the day, right? Some days are better than others. Probably worst one's got to be the recent video that we did where he opened all of his drops in one sitting. That was awful. That was so long. I think that was like 3 hours of footage or something. It was so long, and I don't care about items, so it was just tedious. But people liked the video. It did really well, so. Should have given that to try. True. Leth isn't here, so you're good to rant. No, I'm very happy with my job. Listen, man, I've worked retail. I've worked in sheet metal shop. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in local TV. I wouldn't go back to any of those jobs. You could keep the pay the same. I would not go back to any of those jobs. You know what I mean? Like I try to keep that perspective that what I'm doing is pretty fucking cool, and you know, able to provide for myself without doing any of those bullshit jobs that I've had to do in the past. Regional Emmy, not winner. I wish. Regional Emmy nominated, dude. Trying to give me false aura, dude. W speed indeed, dude. All right, lock in, chat. Lock in. We got an egg, and we got to peel it. It's not going to peel itself. That's what my grandpappy always told me. But yeah, so it's hard for me to give like career advice to people, because I got lucky in a lot of ways. My two best things, the things that got me like two of the biggest like changes, like going from zero to working with a content creator, was already having videos of my own in that niche, which shows that I'm like familiar with it, like I'm trying. And then same thing with Overwatch. Like Sheer and Breaker, where you're doing actual fabrication. I worked in there. I worked in the Shimono shop only for a couple of weeks, so I was kind of like the gopher boy. But I made like a bunch of like fucking hang ties, and that made me want to open Minecraft and then blow myself up in Minecraft. But I also did some of the fabrications. Like they taught me some of that. And like that's what my dad did his whole life, so like I was very familiar with it. But I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Not for moi. Well, like if you can tolerate a W career though, trades is still good money. We need more. I say we need more tradesmen and less streamers, but here I am, quit the trades, and I'm peeling a fucking egg on Twitch.tv. So who am I to say anything? Life goes in unexpected ways, chat. You never know when you're gonna find yourself peeling an egg. That's for damn sure. Hypocrite. True. Very true. You're gonna try Hightail? I don't even know what that is, if I'm being honest with you. I've seen that name thrown around. I don't actually know what it is. This is for fun. Editing still pays the bills. Yes, sir. I feel like we're already making way faster progress on this egg than the other one. Ayla, what's up? I told you my wife would be here. What did I miss? Yeah, it was a bit of a tragedy. Now talking about my career, which Ayla's been with me through all of. No! Don't tell me it's over. Don't tell me it's over. We might be okay. It's like a Minecraft RPG. Open source modding. Gotcha. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see though. We'll see how it goes. Don't 07 in the chat like it's over. All right? Don't 07s in the chat like it's over. It ain't over till it's over. In case you guys weren't aware of that fact. The wiping of the egg, it's a very minor breach. Okay, it's nothing worth typing 07 for. Holy moly, that's a big chunk. A big chunkus. scared of these sharp points, dude. Egg looking rather moist. It's a light breach. Look at it's a light breach, dude. It's a light breach. It's not over. It's not over. Don't make me nervous. Don't make me nervous. Do straws have one hole or two? I don't know. I'd have to refer to a scientist on that one. Yes, we have an egg soaking in vinegar, which would also remove the shell. Just for fun. It's wet right here because this is where the hole is, chat. And now I'm spreading it around. It's not over. There's not more leakage. I'm just spreading the current leakage around. Watch, when I get this flake off, you'll see. Because there's this flake right here that needs to come off. Look, it's a tiny itty bitty hole that don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Not a problem. We're almost at 50. We're almost at 50 and we're moving a lot quicker than the previous egg. I gotta get rid of this point. I gotta get rid of all the points. Otherwise, those will come back to bite me. I'm a little nervous, chat. All right, DD. Sounds good. I appreciate you hanging out. I'm sorry you weren't here to see the completion of this egg. Bang, bang. I can drink through a donut too, Ayla. I don't know. Like I said, I think that's an answer for a scientist. It's a question for a scientist. Geometrist. Whoa, whoa. That flaked right off. Hold up. Hold up. I'm so locked right now, chat. Ooh, got a little nervous there. Wow. Wow. Not quite a 50, but we're getting very close to one. Very, very close. You guys still arguing about donut holes? That's an impossible debate. I just joined the argument. W arguing. Who doesn't love a good argument in Twitch chat? Am I right? It's me. The answer is me. Wait, what did he say? Stretch does not equal new hole? I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I think here's what's my take's gonna be. I've been thinking about this on the back burner. I think a straw has one hole. I think it has two ends. It has two openings. Think about it this way. If you were to like shoot through something, you would say, "Oh, I put a hole right through that." You wouldn't say, "Oh, I put two holes right through that." You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, I don't think the thinness of the straw, I think the straw is just more hole than it is anything else. But I think it's one hole. Caden's what? What are we talking about? Did you call them? One hole, two openings? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I panicked. Well, what'd you do next? Did you call the cops? Sounds like she was in need, dude. The hell? Oh yeah, we're about to see a nice flake come off here. Bang bang. Bang bang. All right, let's see where we go next. We gotta go right here. So a tunnel? I don't think it's a tunnel. I think a tunnel a tunnel implies passage of a living being. Like if you use the straw and put it in the ground for like a worm or another soil dwelling creature, then that straw is now being used as a tunnel. Therefore, that straw is a tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Holes are counted by openings. I don't know, man. You don't, when you punch a hole in a piece of paper, you don't punch two holes. If I asked you to punch two holes in a piece of paper, you're going to give me something different than what you're suggesting. Let's just say that, shall we? Okay, let's not be rash. I've ChatGPT opened. What am I asking? How many holes does a straw have? And remember, whatever ChatGPT says is that's just one data point. We can't assume that the bot is right. The bot is not always right. That's for damn sure. My house is one hole. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I think you're thinking about it wrong, Cormies. The outside, you could consider the outside and the inside of two holes. The science is clear. A cup has 0 holes. I think you're cooking on that, actually. I think you're cooking on that. Like that you said that, and that just immediately makes sense to me. Okay, I'm getting a little impatient. Let's chill out here. If a cup has 0 holes, how do you drink it? It's a cup. It's a solid. If you take a straw and join them both ends, how many holes does it have? Oh no, don't. Now we're getting advanced. Don't get that advanced on us right now. I can't handle it personally. I mean, you can let them argue about it. That's chill. But I can't handle it. I'm busy working on my craft, perfecting it. This egg 50% yet? We've been approaching 50 for a little bit. I feel like we're just shy because of this part right here. And listen, I'm an honest runner. And I feel like we're just shy. As much as I want to push the button and claim the 50, I don't think we're quite there yet. L symmetry. I know. I'm trying to even it out. It's really difficult. Dude, I kind of have to pee again. I feel like I just peed. I don't know, chat. We calling it a 50? We calling it a 50? It's not symmetrical, but I think we call it a 50. Thoughts? What are we thinking? I don't think 50 yet. Damn it. Well, I have to listen to Ayla because she's my wife. And I have to listen to nobody because he's my second wife. He's my Twitch wife. Ayla, is that cool? Sister wives. I didn't expect that much to come off at once. That scared me. I thought that was gonna fuck us. I thought it was over. Want to post a Vsauce video about holes? Go for it. Okay. Whew. I really would love some symmetry. I would love some symmetry. That would make me a happy camper. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. There you go. Don't be shy. Get that piece off too. Yeah. Yeah. Remember when you guys typed 07 in the chat? Unbelievable. Okay. A little more symmetry going. Do y'all actually have a Minecraft server? For legal reasons, of course we do. It's where I go to handle my crash outs. 50 approved. 50 approved by chat. Bang, bang. 47 minutes on the 50. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, just me and Danny. It's where we commit seppuku for the bit. Indeed, indeed. All right. I think I don't really have to pee, but I like almost have to pee. And this is kind of like we're leaving. You know what I mean? We're heading out the door right now. If you don't go now, you're not. Well, I'm not stopping. I'm not pulling over if we don't pull over right now. Is this dumb? That's dumb. Let's see what we do here. Shout out to my desk being a disaster. Don't leave those eggs out too long. Yeah. I think we're at our limit. We have to fucking cook them. Two left. I'll fucking drink them both. I ain't scared. All right, I'll be right back. Chat, nobody touched the egg. All right, we'll be guys. Keep your eyes on the egg. All right, I hurried up to save time. Is it still the same egg? It's the same egg for the last 49 minutes. How far did you get? We got just past 50. Not too much past 50 though, unfortunately. All right, let's see where we're starting here. I see. But Niffy, we are still at it. We are still at it. We just hit 50 on this egg right before I went to the restroom. I should have ran an ad while I was gone. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. Trying to adjust the fucking arm of my chair to be in an optimal position. That's where it's highest, right? Yeah. I should start here though. Gotta get back in my flow, back to a comfortable position. Yo, I'm shaking. Trying to get rid of these spikes. It just keeps making more. Don't mind this. Don't mind this little tiny drop. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to a pro egg peeler. How tall a country is? I don't know. I'm sure there's like legal regulations on like how. I mean, for country borders, the U.S. probably has jurisdiction all the way to the fucking atmosphere, and then space has its own set of laws, like in orbit, like satellites and shit. Like that's its own set of like aerospace laws. Whoa. What are we saying? If eyes aren't real, DannyLotus is peeling eggs ASMR style. Yo, the real question is, how can trees be real if our eyes aren't real? You feel me? Has anyone ever like gotten to the root of that issue? I feel like that's been a question plaguing our philosophers for probably 20 years now. Excuse me, what? Have you've never seen like that? Like, I think it was like supposed to be like a deep, like a deep like Tumblr post like way back in the day, but it just made no fucking sense. So it's just a meme. It was like, how can trees be real if our eyes aren't real? Or maybe it was just a shit post of its time. I don't know. Not entirely sure. I think it comes from one of Will Smith's kids. Whoa, was it Jaden Smith? I think you're right. I think you're right. Okay, I know where I must travel to next. You tagged Leth. Is Leth here? Was he here while I was gone? Oh, he's here. Gonna be honest, my voice is show. All right, sounds good, brother. Sounds good. I just saw that now. L Chatman, listen, I'm locked, bro. I don't want to be stuck on this challenge forever. I gotta neglect you guys a little bit. This is your boss. You answer to him. Listen, I'm off the clock, pal. My clock never turns off. Yeah, that's why we pay you the big bucks, right, chat? I stay off so I don't gotta get off. I stay peeling so I don't gotta start peeling. Bro, this is getting so uncomfortable. Cormies, I'm requesting some originality with these topics. We've discussed at length. You chose to do this yourself? Yes, but the way my brain works, there's no quitting halfway. There's no quitting there's no, oh, you guys remember that time that I almost peeled an egg twice? Fuck no. Fuck no. Doodly doo. We got a little flake coming up here. It would be hilarious if you just chucked that egg at the wall right now. That would be hilarious for everyone except myself. Honestly, at this point, some of the people in chat have been here through this journey for so many hours that I think they'd be pissed too. Like, I feel like there's more than one person in the chat that would be very upset. Yeah, that's the first crack any percent challenge. Oh yeah, look what we got going on now, chat. We got a good little section coming up here. We just can't get greedy about it. You gotta work her slow, you know what I'm saying? See? Bang, bang. Can't get greedy about it. Can't be too forward with the egg. Let the new guys deal with the egg stain. Rip security deposit. Actually, dude, when I moved in here, they didn't ask for a security deposit, but they're about to charge me out the absolute balls for fucking everything, I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to do everything in their power to try and get me on as many little fucking bullshit items as possible. I already know how it's going to go. Welcome to life, dude. Welcome to life. Holy fuck, I just gripped it by the fucking border of the shell and membrane, and that was very scary. Settle, settle, settle. Did the egg consent to this? Yes, I actually spoke with the chicken before it was hatched. This was its destiny all along. Come on. I hit it with the trash can. They saw. They just didn't charge you or care because they repaint every time someone moves out anyway. It's like drywall and paint. Yeah, ours there's like specific like I like on like the move out paperwork, there's specific shit about like if you patch the holes yourself from like nails and shit, they will charge you if it doesn't match the texture of the walls. And then if the holes are above a certain size, it's like $75 fucking dollars per hole or something crazy like that. It ain't no $75 to patch a hole in a wall. Unless it's like absurdly large. I feel like I'm going to get charged for 2 of those for hanging on my TV in my living room. That's a ripoff. That's what the fuck I'm saying. You can't patch it yourself unless you could perfectly match the wall texture because it's not a smooth wall. And then if you don't patch it, then you're going to get charged for it. Because my first reaction, any other time we've been in an apartment, I would just patch the hole myself. Because it's just nail holes. You know what I mean? Not like patching drywall actually, but just like, you know, you patch a small nail hole with fucking some spackle. Excuse me. Let's say you're mapping this shoreline of a country. What's the correct resolution? I don't know. I was watching something about that, Bobo, where there's like places can use like the different measurements to basically claim like we have 3 billion miles of beaches just by like measuring a little bit smaller. Patching drywall holes easy as fuck too. I mean, from my understanding, it's not crazy. Like I grew up around construction and like a lot of like home DIY shit like that. So I don't think that would be crazy to me. Put some sheet metal on the wall? True. True. It's getting really difficult to hold at this point. I just want you guys to be aware of that. We might have to move to the rest it in my hand method. Oh yeah, because this isn't sketchy at all. I can't fully lie on its side on this side because of that minor tear that we had earlier. Holy shit, chat. Oh my god. It just keeps getting harder. Is cereal a soup? It's cold. Oh, but gazpacho exists. I don't know. I don't think cereal is a soup simply because I just don't. And you can't make me. Is it the same? But what's the difference? Maybe there is no difference, but it's still not a soup. Let's be real here for a second. Now, this is where I've fucked up a lot, so I'm really trying to take my time at this stage, so I apologize if I'm a little quieter. Chat be loud to throw him off. Man, fuck you. Whew. Effectively, pizza is bread and toppings. By strict direction, yes, could be an open face sandwich. I'm with that. Cereal's prepared table side. I can get down with that. I could definitely get down with that and get on the. I don't know. I could see why one would say cereal is a soup, though. I don't know. Not to be a fence sitter, but like, come on. None of y'all are going, yeah, my favorite soup is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Also, Cash, how you doing, dude? I've never seen Danny so focused on anything in my life. Dude, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. What's the win con of soup? Next challenge is speedrunning soup. Okay, what if we tweeze this long piece. Might be a little too sketchy. Yeah, it's too sketchy. We can't do it. We have to go close, slow. Have you done this successfully yet? Not yet. Not yet. Lore is, I saw Ludwig video and I was like, you know what? I could do that. And I bet you I could beat his time. His one successful egg took him 3.5 hours. So that's our time to beat. And this is attempt number 18. Over the last 3 streams, we've been working on this. That's a short version of the lore. Chat's having this conversation. Dan's peeling an egg and chiming in every now and again. Yeah, pretty much. Wet Paint, what's up, dude? How's it hanging? It makes me laugh seeing your name when this is what I'm doing. I'm like, the fucking match.com, dude. Streamer, find perfect streamer and viewer match. Name a better combination. Streamer peeling and a raw egg. And chatter, I stare at wet paint. Has Leth tried this yet? No, so far he's just come in and called me a sociopath. Well, he didn't call me a sociopath. He said this is a sociopath task, which I can understand that perspective. He probably sub-hour this like 3rd try. I mean, as a pro gamer, fucking, he is quite dexterous. So, I'd love to see, though, because I think everyone, including myself, underestimates how difficult this actually is. Oh, shit. That was a weird... Jesus Christ, Daniel. Relax. Just leave this area and come back. Never give up. Never back down, never what? Never back down, never what? Whoever did the poll, W. W. I need to like lube up my spreader or something. My bad. Pause? Yeah, my fault, my fault. At least it wasn't like last stream when I said we're doing everything in our power to prevent this hole from spreading. That one stuck in my head. That one was a genuine accident. I've been thinking about that line since last stream. This is so awkward. This stage of the egg is so awkward. Just the grip is so weird. The way that the like protruding membrane responds is so weird. It's a very strange portion of the egg. Very strange portion of the egg indeed. You're sleeping on the couch tonight. Soup, salad, and breadsticks are the only food groups. CEO of Olive Garden be like. Yo, Nippy, thank you for gifting
Nippy
3 subaroonies, dude.
San.
Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you.
Niffy 0, you gifted a tier 1 sub to Ace Spades 0_0.
Appreciate the love, dude. Appreciate the love for real.
Niffy 0, you gifted a tier 1 sub to the Panther.
Look how low we are on this side, boys. Look how low we are. We just gotta match it. Holy moly, holy. Why can't I eat chicken noodle cereal? That sounds disgusting. W Niffy, W Niffy. Appreciate you, big dog. Glad y'all are finding enjoyment in me doing this. So that's what it's all about, baby. This little shard, I don't like it. We haven't pulled out this guy in a while. Maybe this is our answer for this spot. I don't have stability. There we go. What does the purge action do? The fuck is the purge action? Like as a mod? How much for you to break the egg? Don't. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I want to taste victory. Whoa. You guys saw that piece fly off? That was sketchy. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then you're going to be really upset if you fuck this up. Oh, you're going to really upset me if you fuck this up. I see. But you won't be alone. Niffy, I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I appreciate you hanging out. Brain really was buffering there. Okay. I never asked Ayla if she thought cereal was a soup. Ayla, what'd you think? Thoughts? Go slow. I gotta keep going slow. So the biggest challenge of this is just staying patient all the way to the end. That and not slipping your hand on some bullshit. Come on, baby. Come on, give me that piece. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Legendary pull. Now I have a spike here though. Oh shit. I don't like this spike at all. We gotta take care of this before we move on. Okay, that's a little safer. That's a little safer. Wataru, what's up, dude? It is going the way that it's going. You feel me? Need an AI to be watching and live figuring out what percent is left? That would be sick. That'd be so sick. Okay. It's currently the highest part of the egg, is what you see on the camera here. Oh, man. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Get out of here. Thank you. Holy fucking fuck, dude. Might be starting to lose it a little bit. No, we're good. That's a scary big piece, dude. I don't think I want to touch that right now, actually. We're going to leave that one where it's at. Okay. I'm still scared of that piece as much as I want to go for it. If this is a successful egg, I'll give 5. Platt says he'll match. Fuck yeah. Well, no extra pressure, that's for sure. No extra pressure, right? Haha. Big. Glad I appreciate that, dude. This shit is so awkward. Have you tried holding it upside down? No, I'm scared to. Might not be a bad idea though. I like the angle that I've been working at, and I'm afraid to change it. You know what I mean? That was a humongous chunk for this stage of the egg. See, the problem we're running into is so much of the membrane is resting on my hand now that it's applying pressure up against the shell when I would like it to be like this. That is difficult to maintain at this point, though. No one say shit about my posture. This is optimal egg peeling positioning. Oh, fuck. No, don't tell me it's over. Don't tell me it's over. The way that flake flaked off. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please. Be a survivable breach. That's sketchy. That's 50-50. That's 50-50 on if it's survivable or not. Yo, Fishman, thank you for
Fishman, you
gifting
were
a
gifted
tier
a
1
tier
sub to a
1
Nani
sub to a
thing.
Nani thing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love for the egg, dude. Love of the game? No, love of the egg. Thank you again, Fishman. You guys even see it? Nope, not even a little. I got you. I got you. This seems to be the technique for this phase of the egg is literally no tweezers, just keep separating. Trying to like reposition it without applying any pressure to it. How many of you gone through this time? I forget what we started at. I think this is second of the day. This is second of the day. We've had one failure today. This one's 50-50 on if this breach here is recoverable or not. Oh no. Hmm. Hmm. I think we have to try and get it done before that small breach ruins the shape. I think that's our win con here. Now we're on fucking expert mode because we got to make sure we don't disturb it further. There's a big flake here, which is a little concerning. We don't like big flakes right now. I feel pressure with that little hole, dude. I feel the time pressure from that. It's like life drain and the egg's HP is going down. What do I do about this? The right is looking scary, dude. Dude, I know. Like we have that bit of leakage here, and I am terrified of it. I'm terrified to work in this area, but like we have to, you know what I mean? We have no other choice. No plate this time? No, sir. I switched from the plate to a cutting board. And I'm in the middle of, I'm about to be moving, and the cutting board has been packed. So now we're just paper towels, gang. I don't even know how to get cracks going in this portion. Sorry, I know y'all can't see it for right now, but it will actually be heartbroken if this one is if we don't get there. Oh yeah, bigger place, better area. We'll be closer to family, which is gonna be nice. No! I lifted it by the fucking shell! Pedlo, I'm gonna blame you. Dude, unbelievable! Can't waste, right? Fishman, thank you for gifting a sub to Poofer.
Fishman Nima gifted a tier 1 sub to Poofer Live.
Where the fuck is my keyboard? Fishman, thank you again, dude. Fishman, thank you for gifting a sub to Pedlo.
Fishman Nima gifted a tier 1 sub to Pedlo 25. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Dude! Oh! Ayla, do I run it back right now? I thought Egg 18 was the one. I thought Egg 18 was the one. I was so attached. We were so close. I was so close. Let me at least pay my respects and clean this up. And I will get a new paper towel. It's way too late. It's 10:30. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ayla, what do you think? Chat, what do the rest of you think? Is that a run back angle? We're on pace for a 2-hour egg. Man, fucking Egg 18, dude. Through it all. That's a PB. Ah. 2-hour eggs when you won't be ending till 12:30. I know. I don't want to have to run it fucking back again tomorrow. Sleep schedule over everything. That is very Brian Johnson coded of you to say. Chat. I'll tell you. Sometimes in life, you know, the egg cracks in your hand. It cracks right in your hand and there's nothing you could do. You know? Life it's 18 eggs deep and it's still a reality of life. You know? It is what it is. Make it a baker's dozen is 13. We are beyond that. Chat, I hope you all have sweet dreams of Egg 18. Our new PB. It was a good egg, you know. No egg had a start like Egg 18. I'll tell you that much. We came into Egg 18, we said, you know what, we're going to start fast. And we did start fast. And we did get as far as we can get. You know? And maybe sometimes as far as you can get isn't all the way there. Chat, it's been an honor. But I think it's time to end in our sadness.